impacts that they've had from the ASEA redox. And I am recording this program, so there's no need to record it yourselves. And if we can just ask just to hold back from any, do not post it on social media. The principal reason for that is that we just can't say that ASEA redox is a treatment or a cure for anything. It's not a drug, it's not a mineral, it's not a natural product. It's a new category in science, but it's not a drug, so we can't say it's a treatment or a cure for anything else. What we can say is that it activates the redox molecules in the body, which helps the cellular communication and gene expressions. And this translates to like health at a fundamental level. The redox has been scientifically tested to improve your immune system, inflammatory response, your cardiovascular health, gut health, and modulate hormone imbalances. The experts have really said that this is the greatest scientific breakthrough in health and athletic and anti-aging of our lifetime. And I think by the time you listen to some of these stories today, you'll understand how true that is. So we've got 3 guests today, and today I wanted to introduce firstly Shanley Ewen-Smith. She is in Brisbane, and she would like to share her background and experiences with the redox. And if I can just say, part of this sharing today is about how we can share this and connect with other people and make a change in their life. And the reason Shanley is here actually comes from my son, the 27-year-old, who came with me to America, to Vegas, to the ASEA convention, and came back from that and approached his boss at work about this opportunity. His boss said, "No, I'm too busy, but my wife may be." His wife is Shanley. So one person asks another person. So it's a thin thread, but that's how Shanley was here. And she will share her story and testimonial, and also how she has connected with other people today. So over to you, Shans.
Thank you, Bill. And yes, I am very, very grateful for the introduction to ASEA by your son, Sterling. And it's been 3 years now, and it's been an amazing journey. So yeah, I started taking ASEA 3 years ago, and I really was looking at it as a way to protect my health and prevent any future disease. So I have a difficult cellular challenge in my family, a hereditary disease. And I figured by having more of these molecules in my body, and once I understood what they were doing, that was really going to help protect me into the future. So I had a few things that happened to me which I really wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting these things to happen at all. And so, yeah, I'm really excited to share with you all today. Well, the first thing is that I'm a busy mum of 3 young kids, and I don't know about you guys, but I was always finding around 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm thinking, where's the coffee? Maybe I can catch a 5-minute nap. Maybe there's some chocolate nearby or something just to pick up my energy levels. Even though I'd have a good night's sleep, 8 hours sleep, I just could never really shake that feeling of tiredness. And I really noticed probably after about 4 months of consistently taking the redox signaling molecules that my energy levels increased dramatically. So that was a really, really nice thing for me, able to keep up with the kids. I feel like I have an abundance of energy. I'm even getting up at like 5 a.m. and exercising, all sorts of things that I never would have really done before because I always felt so tired. So that was the first thing. The second thing that happened to me, I noticed probably around about 8 months in, was that I've always had allergies all of my life, allergies to dust and pollens. And I used to take a lot of things to help me sort of through springtime, which has just approached right now. And I was listening to the radio this morning saying that there's a high level of pollen in the air today in Brisbane. And I literally noticed that they just disappeared. I don't take anything at all for my allergies, and I don't suffer like I have done all my life. With the allergies also, I used to have a constriction of my airways where I would have to, and wheezing, where I would have to take inhalers from time to time when my allergies got bad. And I actually put that down a little while ago when, well, one, the allergies disappeared, but two, I also heard that you can inhale redox signaling molecules through a nebulizer. So I went and bought myself a nebulizer, and, you know, I really sort of only use that very occasionally now. Maybe if I happen to get a cold and I start to feel like some wheezing in my chest, I don't ever turn to those drugs anymore. I go straight to my nebulizer and I get a really great relief from that, and it really picks me up and I feel fine afterwards. So I just love the fact that I'm using something that's body native and natural and not a pharmaceutical drug to help me when I need it. The other thing that happened to me was that after my third pregnancy, I developed a autoimmune skin condition on my legs, which was pretty nasty. It was pretty persistent. I tried many things over about 3 years to get rid of it, from naturopathics and homeopathics to pharmaceutical products, and nothing really ever got rid of that. Some things made it a little bit better, but nothing sort of, it was always there. And I figured I was going to have that for the rest of my life. It got itchy from a lot as well, especially during the winter, during flare-ups. And yeah, it was probably about 12 months into using Redox that I realized that it just disappeared. Every winter, my legs are clean skin, good skin, and I don't have that problem anymore. So I have heard that it's a particularly hard thing to get rid of. So I feel really grateful that that's happened. And the final thing I wanted to share with you is that, I have 3 kids, and I have one daughter in particular with the longest legs you've ever seen in the world. She literally she's all legs, and she is 13 years old and went through a bit of a growth spurt. Well, she still is growing, but she often gets leg discomfort in her legs and her joints, and I've taken her to see people, and they've literally just said, that's just really growing pains. There's not a lot you can do for it. And we've tried all different types of creams and rubs and things, but the thing that she turns to the most is the Redox, the Renew 28 gel, I beg your pardon, because she just gets great relief from using that on her body for her growing pains. She's very athletic as well, so she really finds it helps with sore muscles after exercise and that sort of thing. And in fact, all 3 of my kids always turn to the Renew 28 gel for any of bumps and bruises and cuts and scrapes and anything you can imagine. So I think it's great. Kids don't lie. They know what works. So I think it's something that everyone should have in their household and in their first aid kit. So yeah, guys, that's me. Thank you very much. I'm really happy to be able to share that this morning.
Thanks, Shanley. And I was interested. I think your daughter's story is just, I remember that like yesterday, that, you were searching for a solution, and it's like, and a little tube of gel just brought, it was not only just reduced the discomfort in her limbs, but it changed the dynamic in the house, that that we don't have the 11 or 12-year-old screaming out about these pains, but how it impacts the rest of the family. I think that's an impressive thing. So what we do all need to understand is that the redox is not a treatment or a cure. I mean, it is incredible to say that we use these products for some time, and whatever our health challenge is, it goes away. I mean, it is because we are replenishing the diminishing supply of redox signaling molecules in our body. You know, they are there as the fundamental keys to health, to restore. And, you know, what we're doing, we're empowering the body to increase communication, and we're empowering the body to do what it was designed to do, and to heal itself.